What is good? Diamond Dynasty, baby. Welcome back to another motherfucking video.
There's a lot of girls with me right now. Got a lot of drugs with me right now. But I'd rather just
let's not go too soon now.
I feel the same. And a lot of girls say they might now. I would rather pass that blunt to you like we used to do.
And today, baby, y'all already know what the fuck going on in this goddamn video. So I'm going to be reacting to one of my homies, okay? Subscribe to her YouTube channel, y'all. Her link will be down in the description down below. Let's help her get to 3K. The title of her video is Chris Sales Ruined My Life, okay? If you guys did not know, this is the police officer that was in the whole situation with Chris, Vaughn, with the impersonating a police officer. It was her that was involved. It was her car. So we're gonna see exactly what she has to say. I've been telling her that she need to speak on the situation, okay, like a long time ago. She's speaking on it now, so that's all that matters. So we gonna take the time to listen. If you have not already, make sure that y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, comment your thoughts and opinions down below, share this video with a friend, hit that bell so you can be notified every time I post another lit ass video. Make sure that you DM me at @TheRealDiamondM and let me know what I should be reacting to next. And tell a friend today ain't your mama, tell their Uncle Joe. That nigga's still a hoe. Let's get right into this motherfucking video, y'all. Let's get it.
I decided to do this video because I'm always seeing some type of negativity about Chris Sales. Although I once had my own negative opinions about him. Since July, when everybody got arrested for impersonating a police officer, until now, I somehow have a different opinion about him. When everything had happened back in July, I had never seen Chris before. I had never met him before or any of that. And I've got so many, you know, people that was questioning me about how could you let this guy that you've never seen, that you've never met before, how could you let him use your car?
I was one of them, okay? I can admit that I was one of them. That's my homie, but I'm gonna tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. And she knows too. We had a conversation about it before, and she just put in a slide that it was not her cop car, it was her personal car, okay? I do know of people who do like fake and stage pranks, fake and stage skits and stuff like that. And I know people on YouTube who currently do that, guys, that fake being a police officer. They try to notify the police every time they go out and do these fake, you know, arrests. They use fake people or stage people. These people already know that it's gonna happen. So the only difference was Chris Sales and Vaughn, they wanted to go pull people over that they didn't even know, okay? And I think Erica was under the impression that this all was gonna be staged and it was all gonna be fake, you know, because people do fake pranks, they do fake skits, they do fake arrests, you know, these fake ass cop shows, they don't even be really cops, you know, which is legal, guys, it really is. There's this one YouTuber, I'm not gonna say his name, but he has over 1 million subscribers, and he just got busted for faking, like being a fake police officer, okay? Doing fake arrests. All of his people are staged. It be his friends, his homeboys. He be paying people to basically get fake arrested and go through this fake drama and shit, fake fights and all that, you know? So people do it all the time, guys. So I just wanted to put that out there, that Erica was under the impression that this was going to be used for a stage type of video, stage setting, you know. Instead, these niggas just went ape shit and started just pulling over random people, which is, of course, against the law. All right, just wanted to clear that part up real quick, okay?
You don't know a thing about him. And at some point, I had even, you know, questioned my own self. I was like, how could I let someone that I've never met before, I've never seen before, I don't even know anything about this guy. So
that's true too, though.
How could I let this person cause me to lose everything that I had worked hard for? How could I let someone that I've never met, seen a day in my life, cause me to lose everything that I worked hard for, and also take advantage of me being vulnerable and naive for their own self-gain? Some events had
That's the type of the world we live in, man.
A few months prior to
you live and you learn.
Everything happening, And I was pretty much just making decisions based off of pain. I was honestly just trying to figure out where exactly I fit in at in the world, and for some reason I thought that it was YouTube. So when everything took place back in July, everybody already know that I had lost my job. Not only did it affect me physically, but it started to affect me mentally and emotionally as well. So I became very depressed and very resentful, and I actually really started to hate myself, because I knew that
I hear the pain and the hurt in her voice, guys. So y'all know that this is a genuine video coming from her heart, because I could just hear her voice crack right there. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if y'all saw and heard the same thing.
Because of the pain that I was trying to escape in the inside of me, it was clouding my vision. It was causing me to make decisions that I normally would not have made. It was causing me to make unclear decisions and causing me to make very poor choices, versus if I was in, you know, a clear mindset. I couldn't see clearly, and I couldn't even think clearly. So I was doing everything that I could to cover up how I really felt in the inside, and it all blew up in my face. Around that time, anybody could have easily taken advantage of me. Not just the people that were involved, but anybody. It just so happened to have been those people. I don't know why. The Bible says lean not into your own understanding, so I'm not even going to go down that route. I'm just going to take things for what it is and learn from it. So since July of last year until now, and it's about to be March, I have gone to about a total of about 8 or 9 different interviews for another police job, and they've all declined. And half the time when I get called in for an interview, I'm convinced that it's only to talk about Chris Sales, that they already have their mind made up that they are not going to hire me. But because Chris Sales is the YouTube star, you know, they just bring me in to see what they can find out about him, because it's an interesting topic on how I even ended up in the mix with this guy. At first, when I started going to these interviews with hopes of me getting back out on the police force, they will always ask me questions about Chris Sales. They will always say, well, who is Chris Sales? What do he do? And like, how are you even connected to him? And like, who is he to you? And how long have...
I would have to say, I'm sorry. I know I want the motherfucking job, okay? All right. I know I gotta eat. I know I gotta put food on my family's table and on my table. However, I'm still a fucking person. And you're still going to respect me, whether you're interviewing me or not. So to Erica, if you are watching this video, my nigga, I'ma just say this. You don't have to answer any question that you don't feel like you need to answer. I would respectfully say, you know what? I appreciate your curiosity on the subject. That subject is actually something that I don't want to focus on, because that is something that happened in the past. I understand that you need to know certain things, you know, maybe certain things regarding the situation that may apply to the job that I'm taking now, you know, like questions like, would you ever let something like this happen again? Or maybe how this all transpired, maybe some stuff like that. There's certain things that you could be like, you know what, I'm just going to respectfully decline to answer that question. However, I will tell you that because of going through this, I know that I will be a good fit for this reason, okay? I went through this and it taught me this that I can now bring to help your squad or whatever it is that you guys have going on. Speak on your strengths, okay? Don't fall for the, you know, oh, I've got to answer every question, and oh, I feel pressure because I need the job. No, they need you. Understand that. Know that you have the value. You have to carry yourself in a way that, like, hey, if you don't pick me, you know what I'm saying? It's your loss. That's the mindset that you have to go into any interview or any setting, okay? So what I would tell you, Erica, is the next time you're going for an interview, you know, respect yourself and value yourself enough to say, hey, you know what? I understand if you don't want to hire me because of this reason, I get it. But there's some questions that I don't feel comfortable answering. Anything that is directly going to affect my job, or if I get hired on with you guys, I will, of course, answer. Anything that it was correlated to anything that I would have to do, or any procedure, or anything that you would like to know as far as how that transpired and how I learned from it, and how I can make things different in the future, and how it made you a better police officer. Hey, you know what I'm saying? These are things that you need to be pointing out, and don't be intimidated by the questions that come your way, because you can respectfully decline. You do not have to answer those questions, okay? Remember your fucking worth, all right? That's what I'm gonna say.
You know them. So majority of the time I can only answer and tell them that I have no idea who Chris Sales is. I just know that he's a YouTube star, and that I was a huge fan of him back in 2016 when he was with Queen. So I started telling these people I have no clue who Chris Sales is. Then they started asking me, you know, questions on the lines of, well, how did you let this guy
that you don't know
cause you all this damage? And I didn't have an answer.
You could have simply said, you know, well, you know, I don't know of him personally on a personal level. That was the first time that I actually met him, or I was gonna meet him, and they were promising me to collab with him. I did know of him, however, you know, I knew that he was a popular YouTuber who was with, you know, Queen back in the day. And, you know, in a way, I felt like, damn, this could be a win-win. You know, you're gonna use my stuff for a staged video, which I thought was going to be staged, but in all actuality, they start pulling over real life people, you know, and that is, of course, illegal. I was under the impression that it would all be staged, okay? And you could just let them know, you know, just like anybody else, you know, if I could have the chance to collab with somebody of that caliber, somebody of that popularity, somebody of that status or celebrity, of course, I'm going to, you know, try to do what I can do to make sure that that happens. And, you know, if there's any way that I can help and he can help me, maybe we can make something happen, you know? So you could also let them know, hey, I know it was my fault. You know I should have never put myself in that situation anyway, just, you know, to get in with some cool people, or to look cool, or to get a collab, or whatever it was that was the goal in mind. But, and I understand that going forward, that I would never allow anybody to do blah, 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 whatever, you know? But for you to say, well, I really don't know who this guy is, you know, I just know that he was a popular YouTuber, it makes it seem like you just randomly, oh, you know, I don't care, here, loan my car to anybody, loan my badge to anybody. So it's not really just anybody, because you did know of Chris. And I'm pretty sure that's one of the reasons why you chose to go ahead and allow them to use your vehicle. And you know, I don't know about your badge. You said you didn't allow them to use the badge, but you know what I mean, okay? So I feel like you could have went into more depth about how you knew of him, stating that you didn't personally know him, but you felt like, damn, this might be a foot in the door for me. And that's just the honest to God truth, you know? So yeah.
After about the third or fourth interview, I caught on to the patterns that they really don't want to hire me back on the police force, that their only concern is Chris Sales. For whatever reason, only God knows.
Well, you have to stop directing the attention. You got to redirect the interview. You have to, they're going to try to control the interview. You have to find a way to redirect everything back into how you have learned, how you have grown from the situation, how things are going to be different, and how you are a better person now because of what you went through, you know, because of all the scrutiny, because of all the criticism, you know. So you have to show them why you would be a good fit for their squad, you know. So every time I talk about a Chris Sales situation, just let them know that happened, that's in the past, but guess what I learned from it? Guess how I grew from it, you know? Guess how much of a better person I am because of it. Guess how stronger I am because of it. Also, I want to say, it doesn't matter how many times you fail. Try again, all right? Also, I want to say, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, value yourself, know what you have to bring to the table, okay? Even though somebody tells you no 10 times, that 11th time might be the one who says yes, okay? How many times in life have we been told no, and then we finally get a yes? How many times in life have we got knocked down? But the last time that we got up, we made a victory. We made it successful, you know. So anybody out there who's watching this video too, do not be defeated by failure. Failure is only a stepping stone and something that you can take with you to learn a lesson. Okay, so if I continue to do the same shit on every fucking interview, how do I think that anything is going to change? I don't know if you're going to, I don't know if you're going into every single interview the same way, but that's how it seems. Whatever you take from the first interview, use what you learned and do something differently the second time, okay? Hopefully some of these tips help you, Erica. You know, you my nigga, and I know you want to get back into the police force. You can do it, but first, you have to believe in you. I can't believe in you for you. Your friends and family can't believe in you for you. You have to believe in yourself for you to achieve the things that you want, okay? Because if you don't believe it, I promise you, that is the #1 reason why you will fail. That is the #1 reason why you will never get back into the police force, is because you don't believe in you. I don't care what odds are against you, all right? There is a way. There's always a way. So believe in yourself, you know?
What I started doing was I started to pretty much prep myself for these interviews. I did not want to go to another interview where they asked about Christelles and I did not have an answer, because it's embarrassing. It makes me feel very stupid and a whole bunch of other things. So what I had to do was I had to do some research of my own on Christelles. Not only did I do, you know, my research on—
That's not your job to tell them I'm about to say Chris Brown, Christelles' biography. They can go Google that shit. That's the shit that I'm talking about. Do not allow them to take you off your motherfucking game. You came in there for a purpose, okay? Of course they're gonna ask some questions about Christelles, but do I look like motherfucking MTV? Do I look like goddamn Vlad TV? No, nigga, I'm not here to talk about Christelles, okay? I can tell you about the previous situation, the case that happened, and everything that I've learned and how I've grown from it and how I'm a better police officer and a better person now. However, I'm not going to go into Chris's biography. You know, how many subscribers he has on YouTube, his previous relationship with Queen. I'm not going into that. Why? Because it's about me and how I can be of value to your motherfucking police squad. That is what I'm here for, you know? So you have to be solid in knowing your purpose, okay? And let them know. Don't feel bad for letting anybody know what they're gonna do, arrest you. They're gonna arrest you for saying I respectfully decline to answer that question, because I don't want the focus of the conversation to be about him, because this interview is about how I can contribute to your team, how I can be productive in your team, how I can elevate myself and help elevate the people around us in this team effort, my strengths as a police officer, you know. That's what we need to be focused on, okay guys? All right, I don't know if she's gonna say anything else. Let me try to fast forward a little bit, because this video is getting long as hell. So yeah, let me fast forward a little bit and then we're gonna go ahead and close it out.
I only know what you guys know, and that's from, you know, all of the T pages and all of the videos that he's, you know, because it's storming like crazy, but at the same time, God is piecing together our life for the better.
Facts.
So from July of 2018 until February of this year, 2019, 87 police officers were killed in the United States in the line of duty. And 12 of those police officers were actually from Texas. And I could have been one of them. And I wasn't.
Right.
Thanks to Christelles, because he's so well known and he's a YouTube star and whatever. I don't get hired on at these other police departments because they consider me a walking liability, so they say. His name is automatically attached to my name everywhere I go, and I guess the departments don't want that type of exposure because it makes their departments look bad, which in a sense I kind of don't blame them. Also because of Christelles or fast decisions based off of emotions, because I don't ever want to end up back in that same situation or worse, thanks to Christelles. And once again, I know that there were 3 other people involved but I literally hear Christel's name.
They didn't have a bigger name, that's why. He had the biggest name.
Because of that, I now take the time to actually study and learn a person before I decide to do business with them. That's going on inside of him. There has to be a cloud of pain floating around somewhere. It just has to. Because whenever you start making decisions that end up coming back to bite you in the behind later on, if you had a clear mind and if your spirit was clear and everything else, you wouldn't be making those type of decisions. And I've also learned, because of Christel's, that not all bad situations are bad. A lot of times they're all coming together for our good, whether we realize it or not. But I've learned that everything happened for a reason. YouTube is considered a career for most people, and this has been Christel's career for a number of years now. So both of us cannot do what we have worked so hard for, and we can't even do what we enjoy doing based off of our bad decisions. But please don't talk about us. Don't even call us stupid or any of that. I feel like everybody has their moment and time of day. Some are naive in this area, some naive in other areas, but we're all in the learning process.
Fact. So what she's saying basically in so many words is she's human, Christel's is human, so stop bashing them. Stop saying that she looks silly, she looks goofy. Of course, there's always going to be trolls in anything that you do, especially YouTube. That's how the YouTube world is. But one thing I do want to say also, I do agree with that. You know, everybody's human. I'll be the first person to say I be fucking up. I'm going to fuck up to the day I die. And the moment that I'm not fucking up no more, that's the day I go to heaven. Because, you know, there you don't fuck up, you know. But anyways, I also just want to say, you know, to Erica, do what's in your heart to do, okay? If you really want to get back on the police force, I would just anytime I go into an interview, I would say, you know what, sit down there and they start asking me these questions. Hey, first and foremost, I just want to let you know, about the previous situation. I'm sure you heard about it. I'm sure you have questions about it. However, I'm just going to let you know that, that is a part of my past. I have grown mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally through that process. And I'm here today to tell you how that experience has helped me become a better human being and how I know it'll make me a better police officer, okay? So I really don't want to go into any specifics about the situation unless they're correlated to the job at hand, the job that I'm applying for. However, I'm open to speaking about things that are relating to the type of work that I'm going to be doing, okay? Just sit down and be a real person about it and let them know, if I get turned away from this job because of that prior experience, I totally understand. I just want to be 100% transparent with you. I'm not going to have all the answers to your questions, but I will let you know how that previous experience has helped me be the person that I am now, which is better than I was before, because I went through criticism. I went through a lot of things since then to build up the person that I am today, the strong person that I am today, okay? So what questions do you have? Period. So you put it out there in the open first and foremost. That way you dictate, you control the conversation, okay? Now they're thinking in their mind like, dang, should we ask this question? Should we ask that question? Instead of you thinking, dang, how do I answer this question? How do I answer that question? No, the ball is in your court. No matter how bad you want a job, you have to also know that you have value, okay? You also have to know that you need to be respected, okay? No matter what you went through or the previous experience or whatever, okay? You have to lay down the law, just like they're gonna lay down the law on you when they try to turn you away or reject you from a job or whatever the case may be, or let you go, all right? So much love to Erica. Like I said, y'all make sure y'all go in the description down below, click on the link, make sure y'all subscribe to her motherfucking YouTube channel. Let's get my nigga to 3,000 motherfucking subscribers. Congratulations to Erica. Her channel is now monetized, so shout out to her. Keep killing the games, keep speaking your truth, and believe in your fucking self, girl. We're gonna turn up in April. My motherfucking birthday coming up, y'all. So anybody in Cali, I will be in Cali from April 25th to April 29th. That is a Thursday. My birthday's on April 25th. Y'all jot it down. April 25th through the 29th, which is gonna be Monday. I am going to be in Los Angeles, California. So anybody out there who is in LA, hey, maybe we could do a little meet and greet or something. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys so freaking much from the bottom of my heart, not the bottom of my balls, because I ain't got none, okay? And we'll go ahead and close this video out. Make sure you join the Dynasty, baby, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like this video, comment your thoughts and opinions down below. Share this video with a friend. Hit that bell so you can be notified every time I post. another lit ass video, make sure that you DM me at TheRealDiamondM and let me know what I should be reacting to next. And tell a friend to today ain't your mama today Uncle Joe. That nigga's still a hoe. And I will see you guys in the next motherfucking video. Love y'all, man. Peace, and we out.
I smoke, I sip, I drink. I'm supposed to stop, but I can't.